The chosen business for our business case study is Lee Laila by Chef Nikki Pinky Enterprise, which was founded and now handled by Puan Hidayah. She has obtained her diploma in culinary in Yayasan Pelajaran Johor Bahru and also completed her education in IT at Dato' Shah Ahmad Arau and also done her business education in Polytechnic. After completing her education life, she proceeds in gaining experience in Eden Garden Johor Bahru as a waitress and also in Gurni Hotel as well as Sheraton Langkawi, where she has gained full experience under F&B department. Unfortunately, after an unexpected event where she met in an accident and suffered major injuries, after her recovery upon a year or two, she decided to start up her own business by only starting up with 50 ringgit with a hand mixer, big basin and a small oven. Upon obtaining a few profits, she has purchased a bigger oven and slowly gained the trust of the community and public, hence successfully opened her own shop around the year 2008. This business sells cakes, biscuits, cookies and other sweet pastries. And back in the days, she has actually done various projects in baking cakes in the shape of the Palace of Arau and also done cakes in various designs and shapes for weddings and birthdays upon customers' orders. Her main aim is not only to sell cakes but also to sell arts to the public. She has a couple of branches in Giant Hypermarket, Perlis and also in Petronas shop around Perlis. Unfortunately, due to the recent COVID-19 lockdown, the branch at her Giant Hypermarket had to be closed down and the main shop is located at Simpang Empat, where they have a factory as well to bake cake for their retail sales. Before the lockdown was implemented, they used to operate a cafe which has full support from the public, but they have stopped the operation now due to the COVID-19 impact. All of the staff hired are OKU and slow learner staff as Puan Hidayah aim to help these people to learn and acquire skills for their own better future. The business transaction process for the sales and cash receipt system are starting off with the customer where they will purchase the goods and proceed with the payment, and the cashier will receive the payment and will record the sales in the sales book in manual. And after that, upon recording all of it, the accountant will review all of the sales and will compute all of it in Excel so that they can come to a conclusion on how many sales they have obtained in a particular day, week or month. Based on the image here, we can see that it's a sale of cafe food and drinks to the customer by cash, and the next one is the receipts of food and drinks to the customer upon the same invoice that has been written down in the initial. The next one, we can see it is the cake order made by a customer, and also another image shows the payment made by the customer by cash. Another supporting document for the sales and cash receipt system, the first image you can see is a sales invoice for the cake order placement made by the customer. And in the second image, you can see it is a cash sales upon the order placed by the customer. We will move on to the table of entities and activities where in the case of the customer, they will purchase the cakes directly and provide cash payment or payment via QR code or bank for the purchase made. And as for the cashier, in case of ordering cakes, they will take note if it is a regular customer, full payment upon the order received and completed. And if it is a new customer, deposit payment upon order made. The cashier will also provide invoice to the customer and make use the same invoice as receipts upon the goods received or order made. The cashier then will collect the payment made by the customer and provide change when needed. And also the cashier will record sales in the sales book. The cashier will also do closing of the cash register from time to time to check the sale and cash balance. Manager will supervise, check and recalculate to check the accuracy of sales book and cash balance. And the manager will close the sales book for the day. Hence, the accountant will receive summary of the total daily sales from the manager.
Hi, my name is Fashan Aisyah binti Muhammad Shahrir and my matrix number is 284372. I will be presenting the context diagram of our chosen company. As you can see from the figure above, there are two external entities which are the customers and the accountant. There is also only one sales system, and in that sales system there are also two internal entities which are the manager and the cashier. The manager is also the owner of the company. The customers will give their customer order form data as well as the cash payment or cash deposit data. Then simultaneously they will also be receiving an invoice data or receipt data. Considering the company still uses a manual system, both the cashier and manager will compute the total sales that occurred that day and verify the transactions. Then they will prepare a summary of the total daily sales data to be given to the accountant. The accountant will then process it further and do the necessary recordings and storing of the data.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Wan Nadia binti Wandapan. Next, I will continue with physical data flow diagram or physical DFD. It will start from the customer, where customer will pass the customer order or cash deposit or cash to the first entities, which is cashier, and cashier will record all the information order in the sales book file. Cashier also give the customer sales invoice or sales receipt to the customer. Second order that related is manager. Cashier will pass all the daily order or sales invoice to the managers, and manager will recheck and close the sales book. And the last one, manager will pass the summary of total daily sales to the external entities, which is accountants. That's all for the physical data flow diagrams.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shakirin binti Azul Fazli. Matrix number 288723. Next, we move to the logical data flow diagram. We start with our customer, which is the external entities. From the customer, the cashier will receive and verify the order of cash receipt information as the first process. Next, the sales order will be recorded in the sales book as the second process. Then, the sales order data will keep in the file by the cashier. Next, the third process is manager will verify and update total sales and cash receipt. Then, manager will prepare the summary of total sales of the day as the fourth process. Lastly, the summary of the total daily sales data will be passed to the external entities, which is the accountant.
Next, we move to the document flowchart. In the document flowchart, we have two internal entity, which is cashier and manager. First of all, the cashier will collect the sales order form and save it in the document from the customer and do the manual process, which is receive and verify the sales order form. And then the next manual process is the cashier will prepare the invoice and receipt and save the document and save the sales deposit and invoice in the document and send it to the customer. The third manual process is record the sales order form into the sales book, and then the cashier will save the document sales order form into the sales order file. And then the document from the sales order file, which is the sales order form, will pass to the manager, and the manager will verify and update the total sales. The process verify and update the total sales will go to the summary of total daily sales. The summary total daily sales is the document that will go to the accountant. Last but not least, the sales order form that also come out from the verify and update total sales process will go to the sales order file.
Here are some pictures we had taken with Puan Hidayah after we had finished interviewing her at her bakery.